Hey Joe, it's Folks here. This print-on-demand store is making at least 5 of the most common print-on-demand beginner mistakes. In most cases, if you're making this many of those, you're likely going to struggle to make any sales at all. But with some simple changes, you'll probably be able to fix it. That's what we're going to break down in this video today. Here on this channel, all I do is review print-on-demand stores. So if you'd like to get yours reviewed, leave the URL down in the comments below. I also have a free beginner print-on-demand Shopify course. There's a link down in the description. Inside are over 30 videos showing you how to build your store and to get started with social media marketing. Now, the first mistake is something that many people don't really pay attention to, and what I'm talking about is their product titles. You can see that they've sort of just stuffed as many different keywords as possible into their titles. Many people, if they're selling on Etsy or on Amazon, will do this often. That way they can show up in the Etsy or Amazon search results. But when you're building a Shopify store, that's not as important, and it actually just hurts your brand because it looks kind of chaotic. All of these product titles here are not really that easy to read. This one here, Toxica, AF, Women's Sweatshirt, Spanglish, Espanol, Humorous Sweater, Spanish Funny, Bold, Women's Statement, Edgy, Feminist, Accessory. The whole thing just feels random, and if you're building a real brand, you're going to want to make sure your product titles are much simpler than that. Now, mistake number 2 is also quite common. The name of this store is Custom Designs by Jed. Now, in most cases, if you are not making yourself the star of the store, meaning if you're not going to be on camera on your social media channels, then putting your name in the URL of the store is sort of irrelevant. And in most cases, it makes the store feel kind of unofficial, especially because this store here's name is Custom Designs by Jed, but Jed is nowhere to be seen. Even here on the About Us page, there is nothing here where Jed is actually seen. So again, if you're going to include your name, you would want to make sure that you are front and center. You'd want to make sure that you're all over the store as well as on your social media. This store here does not seem to be doing anything like that, so I would never put the name of the person running the store in the actual URL. Now, the next mistake is also quite common. Here on the store's product page, you can see that their product description on the right-hand side is very long. If you were to stumble across this, the odds that you're going to spend the time needed to actually read through all of that is probably pretty slim. And what's happening is all of the good stuff about the product is not being shared. Now, at first glance, that does not seem that bad to most people. Personally, I probably would only make the product description for the whole page about this big. Now, watch what happens. If we keep scrolling, this description just keeps going and going and going. When you're writing a product description, what we're really going for is 3 to 5 lines of text maximum. If you have this much on your store, people are likely going to just tune it out. They're not going to read it, and ultimately it could hurt your sales. The next thing that I don't love about this store is the gray background color on the main part of the store. Now, in most cases, you're going to want to leave this white. What happens when you change the color is certain products that don't have a background around them are going to end up having a white box like this. Now, if you're selling all blankets where you've got no mock-ups that have that white around it, it might not be that big of a deal. But if we go to a sweatshirt like this and almost every single mock-up has that white box around it, the overall look of the store, in my opinion, is compromised, and ultimately it doesn't look that great. Now, a bonus mistake that I did not plan on talking about here in this video, but now that I see it, I want to bring it up, is the placement of their design on this product. Obviously, this design should be raised. It is far too low on the shirt, and it kind of looks funny. Our last mistake here is that the store is just all over the place. We have some shirts that have dogs and hearts. We also have a shirt where there is just a sarcastic quote. As we continue to scroll down, we see some mom stuff. We We also see some reading stuff. We see Christmas stuff. We see sloths. One of the things that I always talk about in my store reviews is that you want to make sure that with your store, you're doing something specific well. If you are just getting started and you feel like your ideas or even a store that you've already began with is all over the place, I would definitely make sure to check out my POD for Dummies course. It's completely free. Inside are over 30 videos guiding you through the process to actually build yourself a great print-on-demand brand. And also, on my main YouTube channel, I upload multiple videos a week walking you through tons of print-on-demand strategies that I've used. Here on this channel, all I do is review stores. All of those links will be down in the description below. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments, and thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.